Hello, everybody. Welcome back
Change
with
your suit.
Spider-Man.
You're right.
This is more than likely going to be the last episode of the main story, and then we will get on with the DLC.
That only
shortly
took like
after.
16 episodes.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised.
Alright.
I thought we messed around quite a bit as well, so, like, you know what? I'll take it.
Anybody that knows this game knows that it automatically puts a suit on for you. But what they say is this is an upgraded suit. There's only one suit that can take down this monstrosity. Cyborg Spider-Man! Let's do it!
The amount of
He's
people
back!
we just
Cyborg
did.
Spider-Man!
Dear God, Chris.
Warning, it's not, yeah, we are. Yes, wow.
Cyborg Spider-Man, let's go! Let me in!
We really, man, just hit this home. So, like, we're making great time. This is awesome.
What the fuck?
You know it's gonna happen. You literally said it's gonna make it do it.
Yeah, but I thought he would come in with the robotic arm. I would have been so happy.
Alrighty. So we're gonna continue with the would you never mind.
Would you
Someone
rather?
else. Yes. Would you rather have to wear every shirt inside out or every pair of pants backwards?
Shirt inside out,
Yeah.
because I have a bunch of plain shirts that wouldn't look too bad with it.
Inside out shirt.
Yeah, because I don't know if you ever have actually put your pants on backwards, but they are not comfy and you can't really sit.
I don't mind. Well, that's fine. It's the pockets.
No, I need proper support.
You're old.
No, I'm referring to my balls. I
Yeah.
don't want my
I'm
balls
referring to
get-
my balls.
you know what? Kill yourself.
God damn it, you beat me to
I
it!
did beat you to it. Alrighty, next one. Would you rather live in a treehouse or in a cave?
Treehouse.
Cave, because I can expand the cave.
Treehouse because I know my significant other would like a treehouse.
You know what?
Are we just playing Minecraft at this point?
Yeah, I'm like, thinking about Minecraft. And like 90% of the time, I end up making a cave house in Minecraft because it's easy and I can just keep expanding. Not really worry about it. At the same time, treehouses have a very soft spot in my heart just because they're very neat and not natural.
I want the treehouse from Invincible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It really depends where you have that treehouse though, depending on the weather.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I'm
I've
gonna do a
seen-
treehouse. 'Cause treehouse.
I've seen some real life like treehouses that people made as homes, and
also, hey, I think you should finish it out. I just wanted to make the Spider-Man joke, so I'll swap you.
and the problem they have is keeping making, because the tree still grows in most cases. So your house is gonna have to change every like 5 years.
Yeah, or you have to keep it. in a
Well, then,
certain
like you were
range.
talking about how the cave would constantly be able to expand, then yeah, treehouse would be able to change. It'd have a general upkeep. Now, don't get me wrong. Would it piss me off if like a branch grew through my flooring? Probably, but like also, I think it would be kind of interesting. All right, next one. Wait, so treehouse, cave, treehouse, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather win $25,000 or your best friend win $100,000?
Best friend.
Best friend.
Don't get me wrong. I could use that money, but I know my best friend, and they could use that money more than I could.
Also, best friend having money doesn't
Probably
mean
take
you
care of
won't
me. Yeah, probably take
see
care of
it.
me.
I don't think my friend, like my best friends, I love them to death, but I'm not the man that will ask for money.
I know you.
But
are.
also, what?
I said I know you are.
But also, if I have $25,000 to my name, I know where that goes, and I can give money to the people that need it. And that's my argument: is the fact that if I'm able to spend it and give it to others the way I want to, then I know the people that need it are going to be okay. Is it less money than what we'd get total? Yes, but also I know my friends, and I don't think they'd think about it the same way I would.
I actually, I 100% agree with your opinion there, and I think that's not a bad way to look at it. I think just personally, I would rather have my friend have that money because at least I know they're going to be okay. They may not make the best decisions and everything, but I will make things work. And that's what I've learned as an adult, is that despite how many trials and tribulations I have faced, I have the will to keep pushing on.
I think that's what really adulthood is. I think that's why Spider-Man is able to put the suit on every day, is because in the end, we have to. It is our responsibility to make sure everything works.
And so, like, I mean, I know I haven't talked too much about, like, my health and everything like that, but, like, I have a lot of medical issues currently, and
He's dying.
trying to learn all of it, and
He's dying a little bit.
trying to figure out what it means, and, you know, how to take care of it. Like, medical debt's no joke, and
Yeah.
I would rather face it, though, and know that I'm going to be here in a couple of years, you know? That stuff matters more to me now. And I've realized, like, the money, it sucks, but I'll figure it out.
I got you.
That's my personal opinion. I'd rather make sure my friends and everything are taken care of and that everyone else is gonna be okay. Next one, Chris.
Well, do you have any comments about that? Like, I know you went straight to your friends.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, what am I gonna do with $25,000? Maybe pay off some debt. That's pretty much all I do with it. At least maybe my friend would have less debt. I don't know. They could do something with it.
True.
There's more money for them to work with.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like I said though, the only thing that's like, I can give it to my friends, and then also, at the very least, maybe it is just because I'm selfish, but like, also, I would get to know for certain I see a piece of it.
I get you. I mean, like I said, I respect your opinion there, actually, 100%. Like, I'm not trying to tell you, oh, you're wrong. Like,
Yeah.
I just think I personally would rather make sure that people are taken care of completely. I don't know.
I think if I think it really just depends on the money management. Like, if you only have $25,000, you choose how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I could use $25,000. That wouldn't be bad.
I don't disagree, but
Okay.
I will figure it out.
And then, would you rather be in the history books for something terrible or be forgotten completely after you die?
I'd rather be completely forgotten.
Completely forgotten.
Don't get me wrong, like, yeah, being in the history books and having that lasting memory would be awesome. I've come to terms with the fact that as long as I'm living my life to the fullest and I'm doing what I want and making sure that I'm doing what makes me happy, doesn't fucking matter. Recognition.
Yeah, I also agree. I'd be forgotten completely after I die. As much as it'd suck.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Oh yeah, I agree. It would not be fun, but
would you? Oh, you all said forgotten, right? I think that's what we all agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather travel the world for free for a year or have $50,000 to spend however you please?
the $50,000. Don't get me
$50,000.
wrong. I love
Really?
traveling and I do like seeing new things,
I
but
don't want to travel around the entire world.
no, exactly. Like that's a lot of like, hey, you have to do this at this point, and then
Yeah. At least with 50,000,
I can still go see things and do things,
I could go
but
see
in a
the
way that
things
I want to.
Yeah, I can do and go see what I want to. I can, as I said, like get rid of student debt, stuff like that.
I guess it really depends on what it means by travel. Like, am I just looking? Am I just visiting the sites?
Yeah.
How immersed am I in these travels? Because
Mm-hmm.
if I can learn something from these, I'd much rather do the learning experiences rather than the money. But since it's literally just going around the world and traveling, I'd rather just
Yeah,
get the
because like,
50,000.
am I traveling like van life? Like I have no money to my name and I'm eating out trash cans. Like I don't know. I feel like there's some other things that might change my answer there, but
I'd say if we need to have a little bit more ground surface of that, you get the base necessities. You get like a 3.5-star apartment, maybe 4. And then you have decent food, nothing like super special, nothing super significant. It's just like, but you get to go around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next question: would you rather only be able to talk to your dog, or for your dog to only be able to talk to you, and everyone thinks you're nuts? Either way. I don't know why that last part's on there, but
Dog only being able to talk to me.
Yeah, I agree. Like, yeah, it may look weird, but at least I know what my dog actually needs, and say like there's a health condition with that dog. At least the dog can tell me.
I'm dying of ligma.
Like exactly. Like yeah. Like that's one thing. Like a lot of people who
Father, I
have own
crave
pets know
substance.
is a lot of time. By the time you know something's wrong with a dog, it's too late.
Oh, that's a wound that happened too recently. Your dog only to be able to talk to you. I'd rather have. Yeah, I agree. And then, would you rather have a mullet for a year or be bald for 6 months?
Ooh.
I could rock a
Alrighty.
mullet.
I'm gonna go with mullet only because like I don't think I have the head shape to pull off bald.
I can pull
Like,
off bald. No
if
one likes
if I have cancer and stuff, yeah, I'll be bald. It is what it is. But
it. I hope you do.
I cannot imagine just being bald to be bald. I don't have the head shape, and I feel like I also have a stigma with like certain parent issues that I have of like I just know I'm good. My hair's big and it's been a big part of my identity. Losing it without a big reason would not be okay.
This next question's pretty hard.
Okay.
But anyways, you didn't answer it though, did you?
Bald.
Bald?
I have a head shape good for bald.
I think I have a head shape good for ball, but I guess not.
You like an egg.
Yeah,
That's-
you look like an egg,
How else are you supposed to look?
not like an egg.
Wait.
Certain dimensions help, but that's all I will say.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo. I like that.
I always said Leonardo DiCaprio, Leonardo da Vinci, and then Edgar Allan Poe were my 3 Eggers. Would you rather go back to the past and meet your loved ones who passed away, or go to the future to meet your children or grandchildren to be? I would be meeting nothing if I went to the future.
Now this one's interesting. I have been very fortunate in not losing many loved ones.
I love that voice line.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
So like for me going into the past, I'd be able to see them in their prime. You know, see like what it was like when they were my age. Something like that would be kind of neat. But I just don't have like a huge amount of reason to. I've heard stories. I've met them. I know them well. You know, so like for me, like I said, I have 2 grandparents now with Alzheimer's. Like that kind of sucks, but I knew them beforehand, and I knew a lot about them before that. You know, so like
Yeah.
I would rather go to the future. Last final answer. At least then I know I'm doing something right.
It's true. If I pick the future, does that imply that I have to have kids?
No, I mean
Maybe.
you could at least. I mean, if you do have kids, at least then you're like, wow, it actually happened.
I kept the bloodline alive?
Like, yeah, that's like an interesting thing. But like, also, like, you can just see the future, I guess. You know, like, see like how your life ended too. You know, like.
So how did I die? You wanted to be Spider-Man?
You wanted to go into the future so
You-
bad.
So-
your house burnt while you were in the future, and when you came back, your body was a corpse.
Wait a minute.
Then how are you my kid? Then how are you my kid?
I probably left the oven on. Okay, wait. What was your answer?
You do what you think is best.
I think I'd go to the
That's
past.
all any of us can.
I have a lot of older family,
Even when it hurts
like a lot older. So I'd like to see them when they were in their prime.
Oh, I can respect that.
See, the dilemma I'm
And
facing.
I don't like knowing what my future is going to be.
And I can respect that too. But
See, the dilemma I have with this is the first one is everyone that I loved is really still alive right now. All the people like closest to me are still in my clutter right now. So no one that I've had really close to me died. And then also,
How long will that take?
I don't know if I'm gonna have kids in the future. If I did have kids in the future, I guess I'd like to see them because just be proud of the fact that like that's my legacy. Unless they're all serial killers. I didn't think about that one.
that's a good point.
They
I
could
didn't think of that
definitely
idea.
be serial killers. At least I could see them and be like, "That's my boy. What's your kill count, bro?" 32. God damn. Only half is mine, but like that's alright. Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse? Ew. I'm doing zombie. Robot means they're AI, which means they can be smart, which means that I'm going up against intelligence and
Yeah.
strength
Got the cure right
versus
there.
attrition.
Yeah, that is an interesting topic. Because I've actually discussed my opinion on living through zombie apocalypse before, and oh fuck, I think I'm gonna agree with you here. Like if I had to make a choice, I'd rather do zombies just because likelihood of my survival is slightly more.
Yeah, zombies, because as much as it would suck, right? AI, they're gonna fucking hunt you down real bad.
Oh yeah, it'd be a lot harder to fight AI.
This is like the saddest moment. We're like, oh, zombie apocalypse, robot apocalypse. Oh, such a sad scene.
I cried several times this scene, and I'm not going to this time because next question.
Distract
Distract me.
No, man.
No.
The phone's going down. Watch him. No.
Okay, so would you rather go into the past, or like have to live in the past, or go into the future and have to live there?
Look at that man's tears. Those are so real. He just lost his aunt. He fought for everything. And despite doing all that he could do, it was not enough for the people he cared closest about.
I'm not crying again this time. I probably would if it wasn't for the situation I'm in.
That's what
You
I.
haven't answered my question.
Realistically, I would rather go into the past because I'd be able to take my knowledge now and be able to, like, you know, kind
There's no
of
dragons in the past. There's no point going in the past.
How do you know there's not?
Shit, you're right. I'm going to the past to find it.
Like the future would be neat, and I mean, but it also could be worse. Like,
It could be a lot worse than that.
yeah, like there could be a whole lot of shit that happens, you know, that could be terrible.
And
I
they're
did not
like,
think about
and then some
Hell no.
some person's just like, why did you go from the past to now? We're all trying to go to the past.
Like, there's a robot
love-
apocalypse happening right now. Why are you here?
I love that.
Fuck.
I love that where it's like someone comes back to the past and like, it's like so. Welcome back. Was this before the Fourth or the Fifth World War? And they're like, what the fuck?
What? What World War?
Exactly.
Would you rather be alone all your life or surrounded by really annoying people?
What's the difference between now?
All right, you know what? The door's right over there.
That is actually a really interesting question. I've spent a lot of time alone, and I really don't mind being alone.
I don't mind it, but it's not super fun.
My
No,
productivity would skyrocket. Would I? The question is, would you eventually be able to be desensitized?
No,
Be
yeah,
annoying.
I feel like I'd rather go with annoying.
Yeah,
Just 'cause
probably
at least
annoying.
Then the human connection. I can still be alone.
I can get away from people if I'm surrounded by annoying people.
That is true.
If I'm alone,
You don't have a choice. You're just alone.
you're just alone.
Would you rather give up your cell phone for a month or bathing for a month?
So,
I'm myself.
Cell phone.
Definitely cell phone.
Like, yeah,
With technology these days, you can also replace your cell phone with like half the other stuff. And that one's pretty easy. Would you rather spend a day cleaning your worst enemy's house or have your crush spend the day cleaning your house?
I want to become a chef.
Well,
I don't like when people clean for me.
I don't think people clean for me either. I'm gonna go with my crush only because I don't actually have worse enemies, so it's just kind of like
I worked on.
You're living with your crush.
exactly.
It's
And, like, she already
cheating.
helps me clean, so like, yeah. All right.
Having, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah, like I like I said, I have my problems with it too. Like, I don't like the idea of like, hey, you have to clean up after my messes. Like that, I don't like that.
To
No
be
matter
fair,
what.
I keep up my house really well, so it would be a little bit different.
Oh,
Because
my,
if they
new
went to
place
go
isn't
clean
open
my
for another
house,
week, so I'm gonna be crashing
then
the
they're
walls
not
for the next few months.
like cleaning up ridiculous amounts. I'd rather do that.
Like, I don't know. I don't know who my worst enemy is. So like, I mean, for all I know, it could be a literal like hoarder house. And,
It's
like,
me.
I mean, yes. I mean, no.
Oh, well, then I would hate it. Just start playing with your action figures.
You mean my Funko Pops?
Yes.
I have one action figure, maybe two, whatever. No, I have the one that you got me, and then I have the Spider-Man one that was like from like the '90s toy,
Yeah,
and that was it.
I'll put them into like very inappropriate poses and then glue them there so you can do anything.
That would make me very sad.
But just encase them in epoxy.
Yes.
I don't know what epoxy is, but
It's like a very hard substance that once it's put together, you really can't
Alright.
undo it.
all right, there we go.
Yeah.
We made it through the entire Spider-Man PS4 game. Let's talk a little bit about it while we are. Oh, I forgot. You can.
Yeah, you can just skip this.
I already closed the. Would you rather?
No,
question
it's
stuff.
all good. I mean, yeah. So genuinely, I feel like we should also talk about like opinions of the game.
I'm gonna finally close up my Oreo review.
This is one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game. Spider-Man has always been one of my favorite superheroes, if not my favorite superhero. And so, the soft spot in my heart. The mechanics in the game are great. Don't get me wrong, there are some bugs that I have run into for some reason only when I record, but
Oh my
they're
god,
never like
he's going through
breaking.
puberty.
And like I said, the characters, the acting, it's all great in my opinion. I know you may not like Mary Jane's character, but I really do enjoy her character even. And I am very excited for the sequel.
I.
Obviously, the series is not done. We still have the 3 DLCs to do, and then we will then after that move on to Miles Morales. And by the time those are all done, we'll be on Spider-Man 2. And so that's kind of exciting.
That's not so weird after all. Just that's what puberty does to you.
Yeah. Wait, so I didn't with the
Man,
puberty?
I can't wait to hit puberty. Actually,
Yeah,
then
no, exactly. Like, man, I thought it was hair and
Wait.
stuff. Like,
You guys can't do that.
I still haven't hit puberty yet,
I
though.
was about to stand up and be like, oh, I'll try right now.
You think I won't?
I know you would.
Won't?
Like I said, I'm definitely curious to see you have the hairy, all that stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's like left open-ended on this game. I am very excited for the sequel.
Overall, I really enjoyed this game. This game was a lot of fun. I really loved the story of it. There was points where I kept talking about so much. Overall, this game was amazing. It was a great experience. This is one of the few games that I replay. I don't really replay games anymore. For a long time now.
Well, that's the symbiote. I didn't even realize that till now.
It's okay, Dad.
Had a kid.
It's okay.
But what happened? Like, ever since I've gotten older, I've stepped away from video games, and this one I keep bringing myself back to. I just love the feel of it. I actually purchased it for myself. I normally get my games through a friend that I game share with. We normally have like the same amount of games that we kind of like, but I bought this one personally because I Cyber Mango Bird. To be honest though, like the game is really fun. I never felt like the game was too tedious until I was trying to 100% it and do all the crime stuff. That was the hardest part for me.
Yeah,
was doing those, which was just ridiculous.
I can agree with that.
The DLCs were fun. Everything about this game felt almost entirely perfect. And honestly, this is like the only game that I would probably rate objectively and emotionally a 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah. If I could give out Game of the Year awards, this game would get it every year.
I'm sorry.
Because I love it so much.
That is where our opinions differ. I have one game that's always going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. Persona 5. Persona 5R.
I haven't beat P5R yet.
I am not like big on Persona. Like, you have your game, I have my game. I mean, typically, if I want to play anything, I will play like Minecraft, just because I can just pick up Minecraft whenever and not really care about what's going on. Other games like that, like I will occasionally like pick up GTA 5 and just run around and swing around. Like, just for me, that's fun.
I do want to point out, I rate games emotionally and objectively. So objectively and emotionally, this is the game a 10 out of 10. But like other games like P5 is still also one of my favorite games, and emotionally that's a 10 out of 10. But those aren't my type of games. Well,
those are my type of games. That's why for me it's subjectively and emotionally 100 out of 10.
There you go. That's why I like. I mean, I like this game too. It's nice. I think. But like, yeah, this was.
I mean, like,
we started off this. If we do continue doing more of these games, it's like definitely started out with a bang. This is amazing.
This is a real banger.
I mean, some other games that like I think are 10/10s are like the Batman Arkham games. I love those.
I don't like the playing of those, but I love.
The story is what drives those games so much. Like, don't get me wrong, like the mechanics, especially like until 3, they really had a hard time getting their ground, and then 3 had one of the worst mechanics added to it that everyone just docks that game for.
This is the vehicle.
The tank, yeah. Everyone hates the tank in that game. I don't know why. I actually had no problems with it when I played.
If we ever did do like those games, I think I'd probably want to play every once in a while. But like, other than that, I'm probably gonna be watching.
Yeah.
We have enough time for this cutscene.
We have like 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, 8 minutes. Sorry.
Dang.
I figured we could just get started, and I mean, if we want, we can do at least another episode.
So toasty.
It is toasty.
We still need to do.
Yeah, at some point we do.
I think.
Talk about the intro now. Sorry, guys, we still haven't done that. I know we talked about it last time. And by last time, I mean
before these videos get uploaded, we're gonna have an intro and outro.
Yeah, which is gonna be
like
funny
it's
for
not
them,
gonna matter to them.
To them, they'll have seen the intro outro, unless we still haven't gotten to it.
I mean,
and we even talked about it last recording session. Where like, by the time like these go up, we'll have an intro and outro. So we're just talking about it again.
I would argue we could cut this off now. I think if we cut it off now, we save all the DLC for its own little like thing.
Episode. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I am.
Because I feel
I'm
being
just
like, ending straight to DLC kind of
talk. Just get done, then.
Yeah.
Oh, this conversation. I thought you meant like us talking.
No.
Top talking.
Just since I
Jews.
went into the DLC, I want at least the talk to go.
And
What a small.
We are
living
letting this thing go out.
Like, look at this living room. Like, why is there no couch? Why is it just a TV?
Also, that's a tiny ass living room.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm just gonna start looking into people's houses.
This
Why are
one
more
has
so no
just
TV?
a couch.
House
They
review.
like people watching.
Wait a minute.
Wait
what?
a second.
That is a JPEG of a table.
No, it sticks out ever so slightly.
Yeah, no, you're right. It does actually.
So it's
The
like
chairs
a-
were a JPEG. Wait, I can look into this window.
you know Flat Stanley, right?
Yeah.
It's a flat Stanley plate.
All right, but I know we're gonna continue, quote unquote, continue the series. We finished the main campaign, so like, I don't know how we're gonna exactly format this, but thank you guys for watching like the main campaign of Spider-Man. It was a little rough at the beginning.
Yeah, we're still figuring it out.
The first 2 episodes were definitely a whole lot of fun. I don't remember when it declines, but there's a point where we just keep going down and down and down, and it's amazing. You can
It's
tell.
kind of hilarious.
You can tell when the sleep deprivation hits. I fell asleep at one point.
Mhm.
It's
I think we might have all fallen asleep, but we won't know until Anthony reviews the footage.
Like I said, I
And
mean, I was
by
still
refuge-
playing, but
by only edit out like the part where we dox ourselves, but don't watch anything else. Just upload it.
I don't like I said, I don't know how the editing is going to go for these. You know, like it'll be interesting. I don't.
I mean, you still have a ton of time.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like we finished this way ahead of schedule, and if we keep up this pace, I will have a lot of time to actually just sit there and fuck around.
And we'll have a
find
lot
out.
of time to just sit there and not.
Like this was episode like
16.
16, and I think I planned for like 31 episodes.
We don't know
I
how
wanna
long that
say.
DLC is gonna last. Is my only
We
argument.
don't like. I mean, that
But
is a
also,
valid
if we
argument.
speedrun through the DLC, that takes like what, 30 minutes?
Oh, I planned for like 50 episodes of this. Like, I had tons. Like, we are gonna need all of those thumbnails, which is gonna make it even more fun for me when I'm sitting there like, this one's not
We
good
could spin
enough.
a roulette wheel. Pick which
Yeah.
thumbnails we use.
No, exactly. It'll be interesting, but like, I am happy with the pace we're making. Like, it's gonna make it. I mean, it gives us a lot of time to prep up and
It's true.
also get some of the other projects we've been working on recorded and finished, and
Yes,
hopefully.
we need to
up
get
as
those
well.
projects recorded.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, we're keeping up a great pace. I definitely don't want to slow it down any, because if we do, then it'll be hard to catch back up.
Mhm.
It's true.
I'd rather be ahead than behind.
I don't know if we should be talking about this on. When
No,
recording,
I mean,
so-
I think for people that care, will care. So
Yeah, and I
if you
mean,
don't,
it's
hey,
all of our subscribers.
the
that
video
care.
will end in like 2 minutes. So you know what? Have fun with that.
yeah.
If you want to skip to the end, you can skip.
2, 3,
But
4.
yeah, like, for us, like it's interesting. We're still trying to find our footing. Like we're learning new things, and like so we're after this, we're literally gonna sit down and talk about intros and outros.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think starting August 9th, I want to say it is, these videos will actually start releasing. And so
And-
there's a lot of time.
So it'll already have happened when you're hearing this.
Yes. Like, we will already have everything done and, like, ready. So it'll be interesting. Like, by the time everything actually starts happening, these videos will be super predated. So if you're wanting content made that day up, that's not what you're getting here.
Yeah.
Unless we're live streaming, you're not getting content made in the moment.
Oh shit! Hit my mic.
Actually, that's something we should also think about. Do we want a live stream ever?
What are we live streaming?
I don't know.
We should live stream us watching like comic book movies.
Okay.
I would love to see your guys' reaction to the
Now,
H.P. Lovecraft
another
Batman
question.
movie.
Here. Do we want to live stream on YouTube or Twitch?
I don't think we can live stream on YouTube yet.
No, I don't think we can yet. But I mean, probably something we should also like think about prior to. Like, is that something we want to plan for? Because I mean, like,
I
Twitch
will...
has become a little more lenient on its partnership stuff.
So here's the thing about YouTube versus
Here,
Twitch.
give me the
It's a
controller
lot-
so they can have something
yeah,
to watch.
no, yeah, sorry.
They're just
It's
looking
a
at
lot-
Spider-Man.
It's a lot harder to get discovered through YouTube streaming than it is Twitch streaming.
But Twitch has actually gotten a lot harder.
I mean, yes, it's gotten harder,
Oh, it's
but
right
it's not as bad as YouTube is still.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, typically when you're streaming on YouTube, you've already got a fan base that is like tuned in and ready to go.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, like Twitch does send out notifications to everyone, but to be discovered on Twitch is, from what I've seen, hard now. A lot of new streamers, they just don't get anything, and I mean it's how it is.
I'm telling you, TikTok's where it's at.
I mean, yeah, I'm not down to like be like, oh, we're never gonna do a TikTok. Like, yeah, like I feel like TikTok and stuff like that.
I mean,
I feel
TikTok
like other
right
social
now,
media
yeah.
will really help
Yeah.
help push the brand, and you know.
I mean, you need to diversify stuff, right?
Mhm.
You can't just put your videos on YouTube and pray and hope that something will happen.
No, like definitely. I feel that's gonna be like our main focus for like quite a while. Is like, I don't know where you guys will find these videos, but you know, leave it in the comments. Let us know like how you discovered these. Like, were you just scrolling on YouTube for Spider-Man? Were you like, hey, I saw these guys on TikTok or wherever the fuck?
I saw these guys.
I think we should put our videos up on the hub.
The hub.
You know what? I'll allow you, Chris. You get to make the hub account and everything,
Oh,
and I'll
but
let
I'm
you
lazy.
comment on random videos.
But I'm lazy.
Exactly.
Oh.
I'm already
Just
gonna,
comment on random videos like, hey guys, have you seen our playthrough of this?
I'm already gonna be running the TikTok stuff.
I thought Daniel was going to.
I thought you wanted me to.
I made that as a joke.
Oh, okay.
Unless
All
you
right.
want to.
No problem. I'll let you do what you want, Chris.
Chris,
That's how this goes.
I will let you deal with TikTok since I don't have an account.
But alrighty, I think we've sat here and padded out the episode as long as we humanly could.
Yeah.
So I would
Well,
like to
we
say,
could watch me 100% the area.
you know what? You're absolutely right, and for that, I want to say bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.